led by their skipper, and this is the full team. Brian Johnson, Mitch Brennan, Rod Reddy, Robert Finch, Michael Saradami, Tony Trudgett, Steve Morris, Graham Wynn, Bruce Starkey, George Grant, Craig Young, Stephen Edge and Robert Stone. Harry Bath is the Canterbury club captain, George Paponis, and this is the side. Stan Cutler, Chris Anderson, Greg Bretnell, Peter Mortimer, Steve Gearan, Graham Hughes, Steve Mortimer, Mark Hughes, Steve Folkes, Peter Nine. Indication of the absolute critical nature of this game is the way these players have started out. Gary Hughes lobs a long one. It's not a good one, but they might get a good bounce out of it. Gearan put under a lot of pressure to take that. Cutler, Robinson straight ahead, and they sort him out very smartly. One high, one low. Nice pass out to Gearan. He's gone up the sideline and a good sprint. Comes back in field and beat the defence. Looks for Morris. Morris was there and he's kicked ahead. I think he made a tactical blunder. And St George come up with the ball through Trudgett. And it's offside. Is it? One would have thought about 5'8". Win about 6'3". Canterbury scrum win. Gary Hughes, beautiful pass to Cutler's got him into a hole that you could have driven a large warship through. He's unloaded nicely to Bretnell and Bretnell's put it down. Finch has come up with it, looks for support, gets it to Reddy. Reddy does the hurdling job. He's to Graham Wynn. Wynn will lob this over. Well, he's broken the tackle. Looks for support, got it away to number 2 there, Mitch Brennan, and again, a very good tackle. There's the scrum win to St George. Seemed to come out the right channel. Reddy looked for quick hands there, but couldn't get the pass away to Johnson. Reddy, well, does a little bit of a soccer job and gives that back. Morris, I thought, could have been thing for the Shepherd. He's run totally out of support. Everybody's back in field. Brennan's over on the open side of the ruck. Craig Young on the quarter line. Well, Brennan's standing out on the open side of the line now, almost like an extra fullback. Trudgett wrapped up. Last tackle. Edge. Reddy. Grab a kick. It's ricocheted to whom? Saradumi has it. Play on, he says. The pass has gone out to Finch, then to Reddy, and Reddy's in. It was a lucky ricochet. Well, that's what the game of rugby league's about. Robert Stone, Barry Ross, has not been in first grade many times this year.
About 6 or 7 times, Rex. Played about half a season in first grade last year and, of course, scored that try in the grand final in 77. He's been with St George about 6 seasons.
Much bigger man than in previous years.
Yeah, he's about 15 and a half at the moment.
Tony Trudgett now to Edge, and then Craig Young holds it up, gets a pass away that looked suspiciously forward. Edge is going forward. And that's only about 5 metres away. Did you get an impression on that pass?
Yes, and so did the Canterbury camp where I'm sitting at the moment.
Morris going close. They've held him out and he's in. Well, that's going to be contentious. We'll go back if we can. We'll have a look at the try and then maybe we can see in the lead-up whether that pass was indeed forward. It just occurred to me, watching it, that it looked a touch forward. Scrum win to St George, and Edge really having a top performance. Gets it away to Finch, the dummy. Looks to support, and he's got it away to Saradimi. I think he's going to get there. Yes, he is. It's too quick. Cutler arrived just as he crossed the line, and a really good try to St George with some good quick hands. And Robert Finch again. Shot a little bit like a billy goat at the zoo. Butting his head against the brick wall there. He kept on trying to find an opening with sheer brute strength. Gary Hughes down in a little bit of discomfort. Moffat. Just short of the halfway line. Mortimer. Steve, a nice little 8-metre injection. He's lost the ball, I believe. The game played at a great pace. St George clearly putting on the power now and starting to frustrate this Canterbury side. Morris. Oh, a shuddering halt. Good tackle there from Moffat, right round the boots. Craig Young. Trudgett to Finch. Oh, and the pass has gone astray. Is it 6 to go? No, it just went astray. It wasn't knocked down. Trudgett raced back for it. Well, Dr. George didn't handle his patient very kindly on that occasion. Reddy with a kick. That's a funny one. Oh, Cutler's been wrong-footed, but by Peter Mortimer. There's openings here if they can move the ball. Gary Hughes has got it. I'm over halfway now. Bretnell streaming down there. It's out to Gearin. Gearin slips, still gets up and goes. They're just outside the quarter. Canterbury lining very deep now. St George still coming back onside. There's a gaping hole in the St George defence on that occasion. There's Mark Hughes coming on the burst. Passed beautifully to Peter Mortimer. Back there to Steve Mortimer. Steve Mortimer tearing on the pace now. Can't get a pass away. Yes, he can. Out to Gary Hughes. It's the old Canterbury razzle-dazzle. Look at him. Oh, Gearin's given it back. George Grant has it, stood up in the tackle, and the pressure's off. I thought they were going to put on one of their magic tries. And a late pass, but allowed. St George were starting to open up a little bit there under that bombardment. Craig Young. Oh, the intercept is a try under the post. Oh, it was always on. It was always on. He turned his back to pass it. Cardinal sent, and Bretnell snapped it up. Well, blimey, he was like a seagull. The opposition getting pretty high tally. Scoreline, 13 St George, Canterbury 7.
Graham Fay warming up on the sideline.
Well, Robinson been down for a long while back near the goal line, so Canterbury virtually at 12 men at the moment. Finch to ready. He's evaded the tackle of Bretnell. Last tackle coming up, Craig Young. Starting to dominate the rucks. Ready. Starkey. To Morris, he's in the broken... Oh, yeah, put the glasses down. Mortimer's after him, he won't get there. The little man has just waited his moment, and that was a blinder. Oh, was it a blinder? St George now. Can they finish on like the mighty St George sides of old that used to take the bit between their teeth and be merciless to the opposition? Trudgett. Lovely pass. That's a forward pass. That's forward from Graham Wynn to Johnson, no doubt about it. Against Pack. Casillas still going forward all the time, even though a redhead that doesn't. Here's Abbott, the new boy, in 23, replacement for David Moffat. Mortimer. Mark Hughes beautifully through the gap. Got support in the shape of Cutler. Cutler there. Oh, the pass has gone astray. Silly football. It was a frantic pass. It was halfway line goes Mark Hughes. Steve Mortimer, little kick over the top. Finch again. Well, he gets dragged for his pains. He's not going to worry about that. He's had a top game. Sorodimi, cross field. 8 minutes to go. St George running from right to left in the box seat. 18-7. Ooh, that pass has gone astray. It will be a try, I think. Oh, blimey. Gearin's thrown it on the ground. Who's got it now? Play on, he says. It'll be a try. And it's to Foe. Graham Foe. A series of errors by both sides, really. I thought Gearin did badly there. Really, I thought his judgment was badly astray, but see it. Graham Wynn kicking. Well, Anderson did well to stop that, and no knock on. Oh, and he's reeled off a nice run too. Back to the other side of halfway. The Ponus, Steve Mortimer, there's a hole out here if they can get it wide quick. Mark Hughes, he's put Bretnell into the hole, and Peter Mortimer into the hole. He's accelerating, going nicely, looking for support, can't get it away. He's only 10 metres out. St George defence at times does lose a little bit of it's stiffening out wide. Oh, there's a pass that's gone to anyone. St George will get it. No, they won't. Bretnell's got it, and it's 6 to go. You wouldn't believe that pass. It was a horror. Anderson, another hole out there if they can move it wide, but Folks has got on his own up the inside. Paponis is calling to him, but they ran away from the support. Really, Canterbury could have scored 4 or 5 tries in the last 25 minutes. They bombed a few. Well, here's Abbott going through a gap. It's only 10 metres out. Time is going to beat them. They're into the last 3.5 minutes. Mortimer, Cutler, scorer of quite a number of tries this year from fullback. He scored 11 so far. There's Steve Mortimer looking for support. It's gone out to Abbott, then out to Casillas, then to Bretnell. Bretnell can't get a pass free. Yes, he can. Anderson's got it, but he's tackled finally. This is the last tackle coming up. Gets up and plays it forward. The kick over the top. No official crowd given to us, but I would suggest it was around about 20,000. There's a penalty gone to St George in the dying stages. I think they will take the kick at goal. George Grant strikes that very nicely. So then the